Not enough has happened in the last 25 years is the reason why myself and so many other trans people feel unsafe every day.
There are too many of us getting killed.
The killing must stop.
It's such a great loss to me, I can't even hardly explain it.
Rita was an amazing human being. Her energy was vibrant. You felt it when she entered a room. You know, whenever she was around, life was definitely better and just more special. And she made everything more special.
This picture.
Aww, Grandma.
Always so fun. Probably a holiday.
I know. It was Christmas because I just got that Tyrannosaurus Rex. When Rita was murdered, I was 8 years old. You know, I can remember that night so well and like what happened, like, you know, from start to finish, you know, and it was a big impact on our world.
The first time I heard about Rita Hester was at 19, so a year into my transition. For me, it was really scary. It was eye-opening. It made me realize the type of precaution I have to take when going outside and leaving my house and type of events that I go to, because I realized that my life is not of value to a lot of people. Since Rita Hester was killed, things have gotten slightly better in certain areas. I say we moved an inch. People think Massachusetts, they think Boston, like, oh, well, they had a great year. They have gender-affirming care. Yes, we do have that. But also, we are being attacked here. We're being raped. We're being assaulted, but we're not important enough to make the news. I would say every other day I'm getting a phone call, like hysterical calls back to back, where I'm like, my heart starts palpitating, like, oh my God, please tell me, like, this is not another situation where somebody's life has been lost.
For a long time after her death, our entire family, to some degree, was on edge or like scared because the case was unsolved. Like after this happened, you know, my grandma could no longer be in a place by herself, like pretty much for the rest of her life. Would it feel better if someone was found? I mean, absolutely. You know, it'd feel like there was closure. It'd feel like, you know, all those what ifs at least could be answered to some degree. But it won't change the past, and it won't change her being gone. It means the world to our family, seeing everyone here and everything that we're here to recognize. And I just wanted to read a poem that Rita wrote the year that she was lost. So Rita says, "Look to me, my family, and do not despair, for I am with you when you are lost and when you are in fear. I see the battles that you fight with only a slim chance to win."
I believe for a fact that the fact that Rita Hester was a Black trans woman, that is one of the main reasons why her case wasn't taken seriously, why it took so long for them to get her to the hospital, and why her case is still unsolved to this day. If they were to solve Rita Hester's case, that would be a slight bit of liberation. Like, you know, just like, okay, finally we got this solved. Now what's next? You know, Rita's case finally hit the news yesterday, saying how they reopened the case. So I think the momentum is there, and I want to keep it there. And so I think we need to do it. She's been like a source of motivation, inspiration, and I do feel like a kindred spirit with her, because, you know, a lot of the things that she didn't get to do, I think that I'm living out for her in many ways. That's why I feel it's so important that her name never be forgotten, and that we continue to fight with Boston Police Departments to make sure that her murder is solved.
You know, me being a gay male, I'm out and I'm proud, and I have a beautiful boyfriend. And I know that Rita would have loved all of that. It's in her genes, you know, to be fun and be big and be beautiful. And I am happy that I got all that.
You ready for a walk? Rita, she's moved mountains for our communities without even being here. She sparks a international movement that allowed the world to see that this is a marginalized group of people whose lives are being taken at a high rate. And ultimately, if the Trans Day of Remembrance wasn't created out of her death, I don't think there would be as much attention on trans deaths as it is today.
I know today feels bitter and grim, but look for me tomorrow. I'm there in your hearts and the shallows of your soul. I am there in your innocence and there when you are old. Look to me, my children, and know that I care. Know I am a force that will always be near. Be strong, my beautiful family. Never let your spirit bend. This is not your final destiny, for in the light awaits a friend. Find peace.